What's up everyone, Darcblade here with another Shinobi guide for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. In this episode we're going to be going over the location of each of the Esoteric Texts. These different texts give Sekiro access to different talent trees while in game, and each one provides different augmentations to your playstyle in Sekiro. There are 5 of them in total and it's very easy to miss one of the Esoteric Texts. But with this guide you should be able to collect each one of them during your first playthrough of the game. Now we're not going to go in depth into each of the talent trees here, as we'll be covering them in a different video. So the first Esoteric Text you'll receive is the Shinobi Esoteric Text. This is given to you early game by the sculptor at the dilapidated temple. The Shinobi text is given to you after you speak to the sculptor after gaining your first skill point. The Shinobi Esoteric Text gives you the Shinobi Arts talent tree. The Shinobi talent tree allows you to improve your stealth skills, increase your spirit emblem storage, and various counter moves like the mid-air deflection and the Mikiri counter. Anyway, the next Esoteric Text is the Prosthetic Esoteric Text. This gives you access to the Prosthetic Arts talent tree. But how do you get the text? Well, again, after speaking to the sculptor, after installing 3 prosthetic tools to your prosthetic arm, he'll give you the text. This allows you to learn skills related to your prosthetic tools, including the option to follow up moves with a sword slash or even combine your prosthetic tool with sword attacks. Again, this one is going to be hard to miss. Anyway, the next Esoteric Text is the Ashina Esoteric Text. This gives you access to the Ashina arts, which focus heavily on combat and swordplay. But how do you find the Ashina Esoteric Text? Well, you can get it in multiple ways. However, we're going to be primarily going over the first way, as this is by far the easiest and is what I personally did myself. To unlock the Ashina arts, you need to complete the Rat Catcher quest given to you by the NPC Tengu of Ashina. He is first located in the Ashina outskirts after defeating Gyobu Oniwa. Before heading up to Ashina Castle, from the Ashina Castle gate idol, turn around and head back the way you came. You'll see a small set of stairs, go up them and to your right. Inside this temple building, you'll find Tengu. Talk to him and he'll give you the quest Rat Catcher. This little side quest involves taking down the small little enemies that have big hats. Now the quickest way to complete this is to go back to the Ashina Castle gate idol, and from there take the route I'm doing in the video, so go straight ahead and then vault over the wall. You'll have 3 rats here, kill them, and then after they're all dead, return to Tengu. He'll congratulate you for completing the quest and give you the Ashina Esoteric Text. However, you can go through the game, progressing far enough where you miss out talking to Tengu and getting the quest. If this is the case, you can additionally find the Ashina Esoteric Text in their Tower of Ishin Ashina, once the final boss has been completed. But it is by far easier to get it done via the Rat Catcher quest. Anyway, the Ashina Esoteric Text gives you access to the Ashina arts. As I said, these are based on combat using your sword and have some of the most vital skills needed for dueling, including damage to enemy posture and a reduction in damage to your posture. Anyway, let's move on to the next Esoteric Text, which is the Senpo Esoteric Text. This is located in the Senpo Temple. To reach it, you need to fight your way through the temple, past the armored warrior until you reach the main hall idol. From there, return outside and head around the back of the temple where you should find a cave entrance. You'll be faced with various centipede enemies in the cave as you move through it, but as you make your way through the caves, going through various jumps and holes, you'll eventually come to a lone pagoda above the main temple. Open the doors to this pagoda and inside you'll find the Senpo Esoteric Text. This will give you the Temple Arts talent tree. This contains various combat arts that focus on hand-to-hand combat, which is an unusual change for Sekiro's usual sword-based combat. It will also increase your sen gathering and extend the length of various buffs. But anyway, let's move on to the final Esoteric Text, which is the Mushin Esoteric Text. This is given to you once again by Tengu of Ashina. First of all, you have to make sure that you've already got the Ashina Esoteric Text from him via the Rat Catcher quest, found in the Ashina outskirts, and then afterwards, as you progress through the story, you'll find Tengu once again beyond Ashina Castle by the Great Serpent Shrine that's directly before the Sunken Valley. To meet him here, you'll need to first have beaten Genshiro Ashina at the top of Ashina Castle. So if you haven't beaten him yet, then he will not be in this location. Anyway, in order for Tengu to give you the text, you need to first learn one of the final secret skills from one of the other talent trees. So basically you have to have unlocked the final option in one of the other talent trees. If you've done so, he'll provide you with the Mushin Esoteric Text, which allows you to pretty much upgrade any of the final combat arts from each of the other talent trees. This will combine their powers into strong, unique attacks. However, if Tengu has already left the Great Serpent Shrine without giving you the text, You can also get it from Emma after finishing the Fountainhead Palace, and there is also a third chance of finding it from Ashina after you eavesdrop on Emma in his room later on in the game. So there we have it, those are the locations of all the esoteric texts. As you can see, there are multiple ways to get some of them, but what I've shown is by far the easiest way to get them. Whilst I personally feel that some of them are more vital than others, it is worth picking them all up. Now, like I mentioned, I will be going into each talent tree in a separate video, so don't forget to check back soon for those. But I wish you luck with your hunt, and until next time, I've been Darcblade, bringing you a Shinobi guide to the location of all the esoteric texts in Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more.